Yo, what is up, guys? It is me back at it again with yet another video. That's right, another video. And I'm here just trying to talk to you guys about my situation with the military and what I'm going to do from now on, from in the future and everything like that within the next month or so. I currently right now I'm just now getting through the discharge papers and all that stuff and getting my information transferred over from the Navy side all the way to the Marine Corps side for a lot of reasons. And one being that on August 16th, it was my original ship date for the Navy, and they went through something called budget cuts or budget constraints or whatever you want to call it, and apparently they didn't have enough funding to send a few of us out. Some of our rates were overmanned and overstaffed, so they really kind of did not want us. There's no point for us to be shipped out at the time, so they're all like, they just wanted to hold us and all that. So, and give us another ship date, and while other people didn't get affected by it, they got to leave while we saw them leave. It was kind of pretty, depressing and everything like that. Pretty angry, made a couple of us angry and all that stuff in our office recruiting station and everything. And so, yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I graduated June 6th, 2016. No, June 4th, 2016 from high school. And yeah, normally, and then I would have was it June, July, August, and then after my graduation, I would have only waited 3 months to leave, and I would have left. My original ship day was the 16th of August, and a month before my ship day, around something like, I think I was like 2 weeks into July. I'm pretty sure, I don't know exact date, but 2 weeks into July, they told me that I would be getting delayed and I wouldn't be shipping out on time. And I remember going into the office, NRS Beaverton, NRD Beaverton, whatever you want to call it. I went into the office, talked to Chief, NCO, and my recruiter, and they told me, yeah, pretty much straight out. They just told me what was going on, what the situation was, and if they were trying to get me to go leave a little earlier than possible. And we would have to wait until the new fiscal year, which was fiscal year 2017, which started in October, the 1st of October. And at the time, that they told me this was in July. So July, August, September, October. If you do the math, that was 3 months that I have to wait. And it wasn't going to be guaranteed that I would get a ship date in October too. Yeah, pretty much that situation had happened. October came by, still nothing came in for me, even though I put in a DAR, which is a Dep Action Request to leave early, whatever. Because the thing is, before, like, when we had to go back all the way up to MEPS just to find a new ship date and a new job and everything like that, because they also did say that I wouldn't be getting my job back, and I pretty much lost it. And originally, excuse me, I was a ship serviceman, and so we go back up to MEPS. We got me scheduled to stay at the hotel and do all that stuff. And we went in the next day, woke up the next day, and we go there, long day of waiting, and so pretty much we go and I find out that I was going to be a culinary specialist. For those of you who don't know what culinary specialist is, I was pretty much about to be a cook in the Navy. And they gave me a February 6th ship date, 6 months away. Even though, note to self, even though I waited 7 months from my first initial swearing, they wanted me to have waited 6 months on top of that. That would have been a year or so in depth that I would have spent, but I did not want to do that.
Bish, please.
So I put in that DAR that I just mentioned earlier, and just to probably get it so that I could leave in 2016. And also at the same time, I started this process in late 2015, around November. November 2015, and I started that process, and they wanted me to leave early 2017. It's like, I could not do that. There's no way in hell that I was going to do that.
Oh, hell no!
So yeah, pretty much put in the DAR. They kept telling me to wait every week to check in and all that to see what they would get, because really anything could pop up. But the thing is that I just wanted to do something. Like, I didn't care what job it was. I just wanted to get into the Navy as early as possible. So I put in a request for like a PACT program, a PACT Seamanship Apprentice program, which I think that will allow you to go in and accept any rate that you qualify for any ship date. So let's say that if they wanted you to come to boot camp and they called you to come into boot camp next week, then you would have to take it. And I would have been on like even the next day. Like I've heard a story where this one girl got called to go in an hour. She would have to have been checked into MEPS in an hour to go to boot camp the next day. So yeah, like to be honest, like we were waiting for that call for like a month or so, and still nothing has popped up and all that. So you know what? I decided to make the switch and over to the Marine Corps. So I did that right now, and we're just getting all this paperwork and all that stuff, transferred over, and yeah, we'll just see. Like right now we're just getting medical documents transferred over, and yeah, we're gonna get a MEPS. Probably in the next video you'll see will be me at MEPS. And yeah, I mean, and that day will be even crazier, because even though yeah it's gonna be another long day of waiting and all that stuff, I would have to re-swear in again to the Marine Corps. And yeah, but for sure that day will be crazy, because I will find out what my new job will be and what my new ship day will be. And I know for a fact, when I was talking to my staff sergeant with the Marine Corps, I did qualify for some nice jobs. Pretty much, I qualified for jobs that I wouldn't qualify for in the Navy. So that was pretty good. Like I got some aviation mechanical jobs. I got jobs that I jobs in logistics. What else is it? I got jobs in communications, mechanics, aircraft crew mechanics, everything. Like I know I have the jobs there. Only thing is I just want to know when the ship date is, and we're crossing our fingers just to get a December ship date. If we want to be specific, we're shooting for pretty much a December 12th ship date. So yeah, but I mean, yeah, we're trying to push me to leave in 2016 for sure. Because there's really kind of no way I could leave in 2017, because that is just a long way ahead for me now. But yeah, I mean, yeah, that's coming up soon, so I'll be going up to MEPS. I'll take you guys along with me and all that. But yeah, it was really a hard decision, to make. Well, at the same time, it wasn't really that hard of a decision to make, because I wanted to get my career started. Now it's like, why wait? Why would you guys have me wait to start my future and career and all that stuff, especially when it has to do with being in the military and everything like that. So at the same time, I figured that this switch was necessary and all that. But at the same time, I wouldn't consider myself leaving the Navy, because the Marine Corps and the Navy used to be a branch together way back in the day, until the Marines broke off and did their own thing. So they're pretty much still a department of the Navy. So me leaving the Navy, really, I don't consider myself leaving the Navy. I'm still with them and everything like that. So like I said, I'm going to go back up to MEPS within the next couple of days and all that. And yeah, we'll see what happens. I'll update you guys for sure on what I get in a little type of vlog or whatever afterwards, because we're not allowed to have cameras inside the MEPS, which stands for Military Entrance Processing Station. So yeah, I'll pretty much take you guys along with me at the hotel and everything like that. But yeah, the next day you guys will hear from me will be after I leave MEPS. And yeah, so that will be something that I'll be looking forward to later on this week. See what I get. My fingers crossed. Hopefully I get some, get a good job, that one of my top 3 jobs that are available for me and everything like that. And I mean, it kind of sucked that I had to come this way though, but at the same time I had to do what was right for me, because I just did not want to be held back here watching and looking at everybody's pictures and all that stuff online, and seeing them being happy and everything, that they are actually traveling and doing everything, and all that. So same time, I did not want to wait, especially until February too as well, because let's just face it, who would want to leave, who would want to wait that long? I mean, I certainly did not want to. Maybe some other people would want to, but that's certainly not me, because I honestly just want to get boot camp out of the way first. Especially for me at the time, it was 2 months. Yeah, 2 months go by quick, but right now it's going to be 3 months for me, and the beautiful San Diego in the winter time. That's one good upside to this. Yeah, it might be 3 months, but at the same time, it's 3 months in San Diego's beautiful weather. I would rather choose to spend 3 months of boot camp in San Diego in the wintertime than Great Lakes, Illinois in the wintertime. Like, come on now. It's going to be snowy and all that stuff, and in the meantime, it's going to be beautiful in San Diego. So at the same time, I kind of felt like it was a good choice for me anyways and all that at the end. So yeah, it might be hard, but it doesn't matter, to be honest. I got other people around me there that I'm going to meet and all that to help me and everything like that, and I'll do the same for them if they need any help too. But yeah, next time you'll see me will be at MEPS, and stay tuned for that video because it is going to be crazy. So yeah.
That I'm at an all-time